All right, what's good, family? Shalom to the hopeful elect out there. Giving all praise, y'all, Bashan Shah. Yeah, Lord willing that the Lord puts a spirit on me to do a part 2 later to this. But, you know, we all know, that these Hollywood movie directors, they get their movies and they get their movie, pitches from the scriptures, And y'all remember that film that came out in 1983, The Return of the Jedi, Star Wars. So y'all know where that comes from, right? I was reading the book of Samuel, 2 Samuel. And Solomon was called Jedidiah. So J-E-D-I, I think it's A-H-I-A-H, Jedidiah. That's where they got the Return of the Jedi from. Jedi comes from Solomon because he was called Jedi, Jedidiah. And like I was saying, everything here is a stage. The world is a stage, man. These elites know that the Israelites, which is the so-called Negro, Spanish, and Native American Indians, they know that we are the Israelites. They know that we had power like that. They know that, man. They know that we had power like that. Now, I know in the film, they was using lightsabers, but those lightsabers represent swords, And that's the sword of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shah, But Solomon was called Jedidiah because of Yahweh Bashim Shah. Solomon was powerful back in the day, man. Solomon was a very powerful king, man. But yeah, man, I just wanted to bring that out, because I'm gonna do a part 2 to it. Like I said, Lord willing, I can do it later tonight. Yeah, man. Hey, everybody just waking up to more and more knowledge. Knowledge is being increased in these last days. The return of the Jedi, and just like Star Trek, Star Trek represents the chariots and the angels, going at it, with Esau Edom. Because these devils know, that when Yahweh Shah returns, they know, man. They know that the chariots of fire are going to destroy them. They all know that. But yeah, Star Trek represents, that Space Force. And these devils really believe that they got a chance against Yahweh Bashim Shah. That's how prideful these devils are. They think that they can beat Yahweh Bashim Shah. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to bring this out. The return of the Jedi, Jedidiah. That's King Solomon, man. These devils know, man. These devils know. I think there's a movie called Chariots of Fire that came out a long, long time ago, back in the 70s, 80s. But yeah, obviously, they got that from the scriptures, because that's the chariots of Yahweh Bashim Shah. Right, and then they try to portray it as, oh yeah, green aliens, with these black eyes and stuff. Nah, our brothers, man, our brothers in them chariots, our ancestors, they got afros, they got spiritual power, built like superheroes, man. They can shoot laser beams out their eyes, and they could do all kind of stuff, man. Hulk smash, they could do shit. They could do all kind of shit that you would never imagine, man. Yeah, man. It's like those Marvel DC Universe movies. Everything that is portrayed in those movies, that is you Negro, Spanish, and Native American Indians. That's why these devils spend billions and trillions of dollars to go and hide our nationality, because Esau was still mad that he gave up his birthright, because he know that he's not getting that power. He know he's not getting that promise. And these devils get wet about that. They get wet knowing that shit, that could be me, but they know that that's not going to be them, because they have the fatness of the earth right now. This all goes back to Genesis. Esau versus Jacob, man. Esau have I hated, Jacob have I loved. Gave up his heritage for a pot of soup. And these devils are fucking angry. That's why they're going to be coming in like a madman. That's why, with this last stand, man, they're going to show y'all Esau. And they're going to roll in like a flood. But they ain't going to win, because the spirit of the Lord is going to be put on the hopeful elect. Lord will, I'm part of that grateful glorious number. And then it's on. But yeah, y'all just want to bring this out, man. Lord will, I do a part 2 to this video. Giving all praise, y'all, Bashim Shah. And I'll be coming to you guys with another audio clip soon. Peace.